this is Liquid Ocelot, and to all those subscribers and viewers that are watching, I have some good news and some bad news for you. Good news is that finally 64-bit Android emulator is available to download. It's free, of course, and I'll show you step by step how to install and do the settings, because this emulator is in Chinese, and thing is that I am testing, working really hard to uh, get the problem resolved of running Fortnite on top of it. But at least for the time being, you can install this emulator and test yourself, maybe find a solution. So let's start with this video. First of all, the link is in the description box, the official link to the emulator. It's called Tan Emulator, and it's Chinese. So this is the emulator. Now once you download this emulator, you will have two files, so you need to make sure that you name them accordingly. The vanilla emulator, which runs the 32-bit, you have to rename it to Tan like this, like just like I did it, and the other one, it will be in Chinese language. You have to write multi-time t just to make it easier for you. Now I'll open multi-time t, and just to show you guys, I'll go over here. You see this plus sign, it says 64. That's all you need to know. So I'll click it, and I'll do it in front of you how to do it. Once you click this plus sign, you see the 64-bit emulator is being downloaded, because the base version is 32-bit, and this is the 64-bit emulator, Tan emulator. So I'm downloading it, 95% complete. Now once it's downloaded, what I'll do is I'll just go to the settings over here, and here I can change all of the settings on this tab. So I'll click this, go to 9000, almost above 8 GB RAM and 8 cores, and this is OpenGL, this is DirectX. So I have chosen OpenGL, this is by default, and on the next page it's written Galaxy S7 Edge. So I'll just let it this be and click on the left button to save the settings. Yes, the settings are saved. Now what I'll do is I'll open the emulator by clicking the play button, just like we did with Nox Player. And this is the Chinese emulator now, the 64-bit emulator. Just to show you the settings, I'm going to change the language, the base language of this Android emulator from Chinese to English. I'll show you this step as well. Let this emulator load. will load. So I'll just on the top left hand side I'll skip the tutorial, and then what I'm going to do is go to the settings. It's a bit slow, and go find this globe icon. I'll click it, and on the top option, and I'll scroll down. This is how easy it is to change it to English language. Now it's done, and now what I'll do is I click the browser, but the browser isn't working, and there is no Google Play Store. Thing is that China, this is a Chinese emulator, and Chinese mobile phones all have removed Google ROMs from their emulators and mobile phones. They have removed Google applications and everything, but that is not a problem. We don't need those. We don't need the browser even. So here is my root explorer. I'll go over here, cancel, and what I will do is I'll try to go to root, find this mn. Yes, in the root folder I'll go to mn. I'll go to mnt. I'll go to shared, and I'll go to Tine in Tine, and now yes, I'm over here. Go to storage, I'll click downloads. I'll go to root over here as well. Root, go try to find this root. It's not working. So what I'll do is I'll go to my installation folder, 64-bit emulator, and what I'll do is this folder I have this wait 64-bit emulator tmntq. I have time user data and time _1. You don't need to worry about these things. These are irrelevant to you. And this is the Fortnite installer, which is downloaded from Epic Games, so it's not a malicious installer of any kind. So I'll go to Tine 2, and I'll go to game recommended log input manager, not log, user data, Tine user data games. Yes, I'll just Tine 2. I'll open this up. I'll show you how to do this in a moment. Fortnite installer. Fortnite installer, and I'll paste this. Yes, I have done it. Now I'll close this, and I'll go back to root installer. I'll go to mnt, and over here I'll go to mnt and shared, and go to Tine No. MMT. Yes, I have found it. Copy it, Fortnite installer, and then I'll go over here, Tine. I'll try to find system, 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 system. Yes, here it is, system, and go to app, and I'll copy it over here. So Fortnite is now pasted and installed, and I'll press this right button. This is the restart button. Now what I'll do is this application is restarted, and I'll tell you how to download Fortnite and how to um, um, then get hands over it, because you need the same version that will be used on top of this Android emulator for any chance for it to run. You see this emulator. Yes, I can't see it somehow. I don't know why. Yes, I made a mistake. Yes, wait. I made a big mistake. Yes, now it was inside. Copy and go back. App and copy. Yes, I want to copy and then just restart it. Restart the emulator. Let's see what happens when we start Android emulator. Yes, this is the Fortnite installer, so I'll click it, and I see the Epic Games logo. It doesn't seem to respond after that. That is the problem. That is a big problem for me, and it isn't working. So after testing, for now Fortnite isn't working on the 64-bit Android emulator. So what I need to tell you now is that you guys deserve to know why I had to do all of these steps, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you once I open this this emulator. The other 64-bit emulator that I have already placed, the one that I named Google Pixel XL, that can also run Android Fortnite. let's wait for the emulator to load so that I can explain why I had to go through all of this trouble. In a few moments of time it will be loaded and I can show you. Yes, so thing is that if I go to once there is another video in the description box that will tell you how to get um, this on this Chinese emulator, all these Google applications which will not be available. So that video I haven't made, somebody else has made it. So I'll go to Google Chrome and what I'll do is I'll write over here um, Fortnite Android download from the official website. I'll just go over there. Yes, and from here you can easily download the Fortnite emulator. So what I'll do is I'll just copy it and paste it in my description box. Yes, for you guys. I'm sorry I'm taking a bit long. Here is the link, and once I download it, what happens is I have to, you guys, once you download this emulator, you go on to Google Drive, and you upload it. Upload this emulator. Yes, you upload this emulator on Mediafire or Google Drive, and then what you need to do is you need to uh, make a folder Fortnite installer and go to this Tan open file location. Yes, and file location and go to user data Tan1. This will be the 64-bit installer, and over here uh, make a folder over here, and inside that make another folder and put this yes inside that make another folder and paste it, and do the same method that I showed you earlier in the tutorial on pasting it via via root explorer. Now the reason why I'm telling you to do this is because if we go to downloads and try to open it, you will see this problem, this error over here. You will see this error, parsing the package, so you can't do it, to be honest. So this is why I had to go through all the trouble. They have somehow removed the APK package installer from this 64-bit emulator as well. So if I have given you all the tools, if you have any solutions to this problem, please let me know in the comment section below. I am testing the resolution for this video, for this issue, and I'll be working. But the good news is that at least we have got the Fortnite capable of running Fortnite 64-bit emulator, which is 64-bit. I hope you liked and enjoyed this video and at least learned something from it, and also got some sort of hope from this video. Thank you so much. Please leave your feedback in the comment section, and if you are facing any problems, let me know. Thank you so much. I'll be signing off. Take care.